Murders trial, the prosecution has rested its case after nearly 2 weeks of testimony. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bob Donaldson.
And I'm Chelsea Helms. The trial now turns to the defense and its attempt to convince jurors not to convict suspected killer Richard Allen. CBS 4's Max Lewis just got out of the courtroom. He is here with us to break down today's biggest takeaways, including new video of Allen himself in jail.
Hey, good evening, Bob and Chelsea. Yeah, after, by my count, about 40 witnesses and 12 days of testimony, the prosecution rested its case just before 4 o'clock today. The defense immediately started calling its witnesses, and its first witnesses included a woman who was on the bridge the afternoon of the murders and said that she didn't hear or see anything suspicious. Now, that is relevant because it is around the time that the state says the girls were being killed, that Richard Allen was killing them just across the creek from where that woman was standing. Now, before resting today, though, Richard Allen's own confessions from inside a state prison were on display for the jurors, as well as a detective's curiosity about a murder scene detail that didn't even land on the prosecutor's desk until about 2 months ago. Now, when Richard Allen was being held up at the Westville Correctional Facility 6 months after his arrest, he made lots of phone calls, especially to his mother and his wife. And let me tell you about some of them that we heard today. During those calls to Kathy Allen, who is his wife, Richard Allen said, quote, "I killed Abby and Libby." And his wife answers, "No, you didn't." She says, Allen says, "I think I did." And Kathy says, "They are messing with your mind." On May 10th, then Allen told his wife in a phone call, "I think maybe I lost my mind. I need you to know that I did this." His wife responded, quote, "You are not well." A month later, Allen tells his wife, quote, "I did it. Do you still love me?" She answers back to him, "Yes, dear, but you didn't do it. You can't call me and talk like this." Now, on the witness stand during that was Indiana State Police Master Trooper Brian Harshman, who was testified that it wasn't until this past August, 2 months actually before this trial began, that he read a report that was written by prison psychologist Dr. Monica Walla in August of 2023 that detailed Mr. Allen's confessions to the murders, and one of them included a step-by-step description of how the kidnapping and killings were committed, as well as a very specific reference to a van that drove up near a county road at the end of the bridge that he said scared him. So he then took the girls across the Deer Creek and killed them on the north side. Now, Harshman told jurors that the van reference was brand new to him. He had never heard it before, so he tracked down a nearby homeowner by the name of Brad Weber, who confirmed that he drove a white van and would have driven up the road to his driveway about 2:30 p.m. that day, about the time that investigators say Allen was preparing to rape and kill Abby and Libby. Now, the state's implication is Allen could not have known about that white van from police reports or court filings, because the state didn't even know about it themselves until more than a year after his confessions began. However, the defense asked and pointed out that there are apparently hundreds of references to a van in the discovery that Mr. Allen would have been provided with before he actually did that step-by-step confession. So we expect to hear more defense witnesses today. We believe that at some point Richard Allen's wife, who we heard on those phone calls today, Kathy Allen, will take the stand himself. And then we do understand that the defense is expected to wrap up their portion of this case by sometime next week. And then, of course, that'll be the jury deliberations, and then we will hopefully at some point get a verdict. But the prosecution resting today. Now it's the defense's turn. We'll see what they have up their sleeves, guys.
Developments moving quickly. All right. CBS 4's Max Lewis in Delphi. Thank you for that live report.